Greetings again. Today, this is day 6 in our journal. Yesterday, we talked about gratitude and thought about gratitude as a mindfulness practice. So today, I want to look at 2020 in a day-to-day thoughtfulness way. What did I do each day over the past 10 months? So we shall begin with our bell. As we listen to the bell, let us be mindful, practice stillness in our heart and mind, and be aware of our breath. Always aware of our breath as it brings us into this moment. So today, I thought we would play with the jelly plates. So jelly plates are these cool ways of doing printing, another kind of creative painting, I guess. You can make them yourself out of gelatin, because they're just kind of like these gelatiny kind of things. They're very fun. I've spent many afternoons just playing, being mindful, relaxing with these cool things. They come in different sizes and shapes. So I have these little ones. Maybe we'll use these, I'm not sure. Little triangle, square, circle. So usually I use them as a print. I put paper on them, but I think today we're going to do it a little different. So I have these little paints, a whole bunch of them, and a brayer. And we're going to just put some color on these pages and then put some things that represent my daily practice of staying sane, I guess. So we will start with some pink. So you just put a little paint on the jelly plate, roll it on. And then I thought we would just roll some of the color on here, which is not usually what I do. But I thought it would be kind of fun. And then we take deli paper. This is usually what I do. So use the deli paper, thin paper, and it prints on here. But this time we're just gonna use this to get rid of the extra paint. And then in the next couple days, or maybe next week, we'll use the deli paper on our pages like we did with the baby wipes. So you see it kind of makes a little bit of a print on there. So another color I'd like to use is yellow. So we're just adding some color to these pages. Some more yellow maybe. And it's cool as the blue is coming through from yesterday. Now, other things you can do with these little jelly plates is to add some patterns. So you can use bottle caps and make circles. Circles are my favorite things to make. So I haven't done this before. I think I'm gonna make this, do this. And then roll this. Cool. Need a different design on there. Oh, and this is coming out cool too. So maybe a little white, and then let's see. Well, this isn't really going to be exactly white because there's already color on there. We have these stamps we can use on here. Just add some pattern to it. Make the base a little interesting. So let's get rid of this white. It's becoming more interesting on here that we can use later. If we should let the letters show through a little bit on this page. Maybe a little more yellow. Fill in the page. Nice. Need some more paint on there. A little blue over there. So I think I'm going to take a baby wipe, put a little color in here, see if I can do this. It's not quite going to work. There we go. Ooh, that's nice. I like that yellow in there. It's amazing what you can do with baby wipes. fill in some of this, but let some of the words show through of this wonderful book. All right, so maybe that's complete with the paint. So we'll take the rest of this paint on here. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to sign off just for a bit until this page dries. And then we're going to add my daily routine for the past 10 months. My daily routine that kept me sane. So I'll be back. Well, hello, we're back. The page is all dry. And these are just some things that I'm going to put on the page that I gathered this morning to represent my daily routine that kept me sane. Well, some people think I'm not sane, but that's okay. I'm crazy. Anyway, these are my daily routines. So I'm going to put them on this page with matte medium. So one of the things that is very important over the past 10 months is gratefulness, which we talked a little bit about yesterday. So this says the most powerful weapon against daily battles is finding the courage to be grateful anyway, especially at this time, to be grateful anyway. So I was grateful for many things. I was grateful for having a place to live, a beautiful apartment in downtown Easton. Could look out the window and see the world, see what was happening. I was grateful that I didn't have to go to work. You know, I retired from Lafayette. And I have a monthly income that it's okay. I can't do extraordinary things, but I can pay my rent and I can pay my utilities. And the coolest thing is that the market next door, the public market, I could order things and have it brought outside so I could get my fresh vegetables and other things from them. So I had grateful courage. I mean, I was grateful for that. One thing I was grateful for, and this isn't exactly me, but I just love this. I took it off the internet. And Tobias from Genesis will love this. He's encouraging me to get an e-bike, and maybe I'll do that this spring. But every morning, my little dog Clyde would wake me up sometime between 5:30. Whoops. Oh well. No, I think we're gonna put this on this side. he would wake me up. He was very patient. So he would jump off the bed and wait for me to wake up to go out. So every morning, we would go out and take for a walk around downtown. He had his certain ways of going. So really, he was taking me for a walk. What was really funny is if it was raining, he would go in one direction when we walked out on Bank Street. And if it wasn't raining, he would go in the other direction. And I'm not sure why, but every time that's what he would do. And he would have his different paths he'd like to take. He would stop at the intersection sometime and look around and try to decide which way he was going to go. So this is, you just keep moving, right? That's how you keep going day to day. Just keep moving. Get up in the morning, go out with Clyde, keep moving. Now, this is not exactly me, and I don't think Clyde would sit in a basket in the front, and I don't have a goose, but I love this. And maybe in the spring, I'll get myself an e-bike. Of course, Clyde would never go on it, but meanwhile, we keep moving, we keep walking. We keep walking around the town. Now, we see more people than we did before when this all started. So, we get up in the morning. Oh, I forgot to put coffee on here. Make some coffee. Then I go in the living room and I sit down and I turn on NPR, my source of the news. Local, WDIY, and maybe then when this is dry, I'll write that on there. So NPR News, and New York Times crossword puzzle. I made my own little puzzle here. Daily crossword puzzle. Listen to the news. Sit with Clyde. And then after NPR would come BBC to learn about the world news. What are other people saying? So what I would do is switch from WDIY to WHYY out of Philly. And they had different talk shows and BBC News. So it was pretty much my morning. Every morning, this is what we would do. The only thing missing is coffee. And maybe I'll make a little coffee cup right here. And so during that time of keeping safe, wearing masks, staying away from other inside places, I had to believe that everything in some way, in my own little world anyway, that everything will be okay. In some way, right? Not sure how it'll be, how it will all turn out. Not sure what will happen tomorrow, but for now, today, Clyde and I went out as usual, went for a walk, came back, had some coffee. Oh, I can't forget bacon treat for Clyde. And then we go in the living room in our beautiful apartment, listen to NPR, and on Sundays it's Weekend Edition Sunday. Do our crossword puzzle. And that was my morning every day. Since March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and now December. Every day a routine that gave me some sanity in a crazy, crazy world. So I hope that all of you found some way to keep your sanity, to practice gratefulness, to find the courage to believe that everything would be okay. It needs a little mask. So I think that's all for today. This is my routine. Maybe I'll put some words on here, maybe not when it dries, but I certainly will put on my black outline, my black border line. So the routine, daily routine 2020. So I'm signing off until tomorrow. It's Dr. Bonnie from the Journey Home Studio. Namaste, Ubuntu, Ashe.